Hello and welcome to Flash News with Bobby Fazio. Today is Tuesday, January 11th, 2022, and this is brought to you by Class Racing Today podcast. Go to classracingtoday.com, check out our website. We have the ability to send stars here on Facebook. We have the ability, I can't even talk today, what's going on? To accept donations on the website. And I would like to thank Matt Forbes for a very generous donation on Friday. So thank you very much, Matt Forbes. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, on YouTube. Hit the red subscribe button. That really helps us out. That helps us get a few pennies from YouTube for everybody that we can get to subscribe to our page. We're at about 580, I think, subscribers. If we get to 1,000, it actually helps us out a little bit. So once again, subscribe to the YouTube page. We did reach 139,000 people on Facebook this last month alone. So I'm very happy about that, and I thank you all for tuning in and watching our videos, commenting. I see some comments right now. Hey, Bobby, how about them dogs? All right, congrats. What's that? Georgia. Georgia won the championship last night? Georgia Bulldogs, something like that. So congratulations. Who's that? Pete Lanciers. All right, way to go. I think Herschel Walker went to that school, and I'm kind of hoping he wins whatever he's running for down in Georgia. All right, so as always, we have to thank our sponsors here. Flash News with Bobby Fazio is brought to you by Kenwood Welding and Metallizing. That's Tom Baker, based out of Baltimore, Maryland since 1932. Which is amazing that it's been going on that long. Kenwood Welding and Metallizing has been offering quality welding services for all processes and all materials since 1932. So give him a call if you need some help, and we appreciate the help that he's given us. Thank you, Tom Baker. Also, Flash News is brought to you by Drag Insights. Go to app.draginsights.com, sign up for your free membership. And give it a whirl. I've been getting a lot of text messages from people that, it took them a while to sign up. I finally said, dude, what are you waiting for? And now they're texting me saying, hey, this is really cool. So thank you. We've been working very hard on it, and I would like you to see all the hours that I've been putting in and that we've been putting in. There's a team behind it, not just me. And I want you to check it out. We will look into it today. We'll look at something. I don't know yet because I always just kind of figure it out as I go along. And for anybody that wants to support the podcast and or Flash News, hit us up. Go to classracingtoday.com, and we have a contact form. And let us know. You can put your logo right here. We can put your logo in the actual podcast episode and get your name out there. And you'd be supporting a great product here. What I like to think is a great product, and striving every day to keep making it better. So hit us up if you want to be part of the program. Thank you. All right, so like I said, it's Tuesday, January 11th, and let's get started. Did anybody see this? We have some new horsepower reductions that were just posted today on NHRAracer.com. So they're considered more 2021 end-of-year horsepower adjustments, and they all look like reductions to me. The 1989 Camaro. Now, what is this? So who went slow in an 89 Camaro this year that got a horsepower reduction? That's kind of amazing to me. So whatever. So it's a 350, 240, was rated at 270, has now been reduced by 4 horsepower to 266. Pretty interesting. And then we got a Copo there, 484 down to 479, the 2012, 2013. Now, the 2013 and 2014 Cobra Jets, I know they were getting hammered for a little while, but it looks like these are both in super stock, so they've been reduced. In stock, the 13 and 14 was getting pretty beat up, I saw. So these are getting a little reduction in super stock. Now, 2013 super stock auto, I guess I have not seen anybody run a stick with one of these supercharged Cobra Jet cars. I don't think I've seen anybody running a stick. So is the 302 350 a supercharged car? I don't even know. Somebody's gonna have to refresh my memory on those. I don't have one. I've never driven one. Would like to. and maybe I will in the future. And then a couple Pontiacs down there. 73, 74 Pontiac Firebirds, 455, 290 advertised, 340 rated, and at 335. Now, why is this one was rated at 340 and another one was rated at 345? Now they're both at 335. Maybe somebody can explain that to me, because I don't know why they were rated differently to begin with. They're both 455 290s, and they're both 73 74 Pontiacs, unless maybe the 73 was rated at one, the 74 was rated at another one. Somebody can clarify that. Yep, the soft poncho gets softer. That's right. And Craig's ready for Bella Rose. All right, Craig, well, I hope to see you there. So yeah, some more horsepower reductions. That was pretty amazing. Okay, let's give a little admiration to our Division 2 champions. So, D2 Stock Eliminator went to Mr. Terry Taylor. He's got a 1970 Corvette that he runs in F-Stock Automatic. Not sure what combo. I think, if I had to guess, it's a 350 300 horse motor. I think they're rated at 290, but these are my guesses, and I'm usually wrong about, 97 to 98% of the time. So if anybody knows and wants to comment, let me know. But Terry Taylor, he came out firing last year. He won the Baby Gators, which is no small accomplishment, and he won the South Georgia Motorsports Park. So back-to-back wins, I think it was, for him. And then he went on to lose third round 3 races in a row, but that still gets you 50 to 51 points. So he had a good year. And then after that, I think he was in a couple third round losses, but for divisional events, for anybody that doesn't know, divisional points, they take your best 5 of your first 8 races. So his best 5 counted those 2 wins. So a win is 105 points. And then the third round losses were 50 or 51 based on the car count. If there's 17 to 32 cars, I think it's 50. And then if there's, no, not 17 to 32. It's like 33 to 64 cars, it's like 50. And then if there's between 65 and 128, it's 51. So there's a scale that you can find on NHRAracer.com. Just go under points for anybody that doesn't understand how the points work. And then for Division 2 in Superstock, Anthony Bertozzi, you all heard his name. He is a killer driver. He's got some killer equipment, and he is no stranger to the winner's circle. And he also came out firing. He won the South Georgia Motorsports Park divisional event. So he and Terry Taylor both won that event. They both won the divisional championship. So maybe that's a thing. If you win South Georgia, you end up winning a divisional championship. And then he also won the divisional at Atlanta Dragway, which is no longer around, unfortunately. So he gets to add that to his resume that he won the last ever Atlanta Dragway divisional. He was also highlighted in the National Dragster in February of 2021. If anybody has that issue, it's called Better to Give. The article is called Better to Give Than Receive. So I've heard Anthony Bertozzi is a very generous person. He employs a lot of people. I know he lets people drive for him, and everything that he owns wins a lot. And it also helps that he has, he's a great driver, and he has Joe Santangelo driving his stockers. So, I mean, he's got a great car, and he's got a phenomenal driver. It's, it's probably pretty good odds that he's going to win, something. But check out that article. It was pretty good. I remember reading it last year. Actually, let's Anthony Bertozzi. Here's a good chance to look at some Drag Insight stats. So stay right there. Anthony, I'll just type in Bertozzi, search, and let's see what he's got. He's run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different classes over the last 5 years. He's raced in 464 rounds, and he's won 317 of them, so he's got a 68.32% winning percentage. He's been in 27 finals since 2015, and he's won 18 of them. So he's 18 of 27 in the final round. So he is, he's a good driver. I know he's a multi-time world champion, especially in the IHRA ranks. I think he won a bunch of them over there. Also, I did a driver sort. I wanted to see who had the best win percentage that raced at least 100 rounds. So I was, I guess, a little surprised, but not surprised when I saw who that was. So I invite you to sign up for Drag Insights and see who that was. I'm not going to tell you. So go ahead, go into drivers. There's over 8,500 drivers in there right now, and you can sort by rounds won, by win percentage, by anything that's in that right side, those columns over there. So be sure to check that out. All right, app.draginsights.com. Anybody else hear about this? So it was looking pretty sad last year, but Route 66 Raceway, Joliet, Illinois, it sounds like it's staying open. So I don't. They're on the schedule for August 5th to the 7th for a divisional event. So that sounds amazing to me, and I'm glad to see that. I don't want this track to close. I heard they were going to build like apartments or housing or do something crazy here. And this track is like an amazing facility. I've never been there, but I really want to get there. I wish they would bring the national event back there. Hopefully they will. And I'll be able to check it out. So, good news there. We can take, good news is hard to find right now. And I try to find every little bit of it I can. Contingency Corner. I want to keep everybody updated on the contingency payments that I've received. I won the NHRA national event at Maple Grove on September 12th. So we are tomorrow, September, October, November, December, January. Tomorrow is the 4-month anniversary. I'm going to commemorate this, for the rest of my life. I'm sure you know. But I was already paid by Summit, VP, Jegs, Ford, Jessel, Simpson, Edelbrock, CompCams, Moser, and Denso. I most recently got a check from QA1. Thank you, QA1. I got email correspondence from K&N, from Manly, and from ARP. I had to reach out to Manly and ARP, and then they're looking into it and they're fixing it for me. Have heard nothing from Mickey Thompson, and Weld emailed back in the beginning, but I've been trying to track them down, and they haven't gotten back to me lately. So that's how it's going for my contingency payments. Overall, I think it went pretty well for me because I've heard a lot of nightmarish stories. So I'm pretty happy that I've gotten most of the money. I didn't have a whole lot of stickers, though. I need more, but I'm still a little new to that whole sticker thing. Okay, what else? Don't want anybody to forget about the Class Racers Revival. April 28th to May 2nd. It will be in St. Louis or Madison, Illinois, whatever they call that. Worldwide Technology Raceway. Put it on your calendar. Some big money by Tyler Bohannon and Brian Whitworth, I think, is the other gentleman that runs that with him. So put that on your schedule. If you want to go race stock, super stock, you're the only people there. The day goes nice and quickly, and you're going down the track an awful lot. There's like consolation races. There's prizes, I think. There's CIC race last year. That was pretty cool. So hope to see you there. I think I'm going to be there. And maybe doing driver interviews again. If anybody knows what's going on with the Bo Butner, Jason Line race, if they're having that, I would like to do interviews there, but there was a tentative schedule for that, but it's been removed. So if anybody knows anything, be sure to comment and let me know. All right. I see Gainesville is still full. However, Pomona and Chandler, Arizona are not full. So I guess, there's bigger demand for Gainesville as usual. Pomona and Chandler, I love going out to those tracks. I will come out to those tracks. If anybody wants me to drive something in stock or super stock, let me know, and I will definitely come out there and run something. Not licensed in anything quicker than 9.99 though, so it would have to be 10 seconds or slower. But if you're interested, I'm interested, and I don't care what make or model or whatever. I'm not like a Ford-only person. I've driven plenty of Chevrolets in brackets and driven 4 people, and I've actually done very well on them too. So let me know. Also tomorrow, Brian Anderson is doing a nice interview with Cal Method. So be sure to check that out. That premieres tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It will be on Facebook and it will be on our YouTube page. So don't miss it. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing it. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Tuesday, January 11th, 2022. This was Flash News with Bobby Fazio, and this is brought to you by Class Racing Today podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe. Like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube page. It helps us out. Thank you, Kenwood Welding. Thank you, Drag Insights. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. Can't wait till this winter weather leaves us and we can get back on the track.